Welcome back to Easy Engineering. As usual, I'm Gervais Nio from University of Rwanda. Today's session, we are going to learn how you can make circuit, hydroelectric circuit. It means circuit, hydraulic circuit which is controlled by electricity. What is the benefit of using electricity in controlling hydraulic circuits? When we have hydraulic circuits which is operated manually, it time required to press a button and change the lever. It can use high energy, so it is important to use electricity so that you can use such few energy. So let's be quick. Firstly, you have to be having this Festo fluid simulation. You open it. Then first we are going to start on how you can just construct hydraulic circuit. As usual, you do construct hydraulic circuit. Come over there. You take pump unity. So as you can see here, we are going to make hydraulic circuit which comprise of double active cylinder and 4-3 DCV. And first I told you have to bring pump unity. Then after you put filter. Why do you have to put filter there? Because the oil which is coming from there on the pump should be filtered before it is sent to the system. And here so there must be check valves. You let me put check valve on and return valve. It should be put it here, so as to allow the pump or to pressurize the oil into the system, but that oil is not allowed to return back to the pump, so as to protect our pump. As you know, you have to connect A port to input of cylinder and B port to the output of cylinder. I know you are familiar with manipulating this hydraulic circuit. The purpose of today is to show you how you can add the electrical control. It means electrical control to the hydraulic circuit. So what we have to do is that we are going to apply electricity in controlling this DCV. So you have to change the properties of this DCV. How to change this property? You come over the DCV, then you right click, come over to the properties. Manually you select nothing to control it manually. Then hydraulic or electrically you have to select solenoid. Do this at the same both side solenoid, then okay. So now what you have to do here, again you have to insert electrical controls. First of all we start with power supply. We start with power supply here, power supply. Then under power supply we have positive terminal and negative terminal. We have to and grounding. Then we know in electricity we should be having such switches. We have to add switches, manually operated switches. Then you have to add this make push button. It's select using this make push button. Then after you have to add some solenoids. Insert electrical control, then place valve solenoid, copy, because you see we have to command this at both sides, so you have to add to use double solenoids at the same time, because here it will need to command at the left side and at the right side, means we will need to the valve solenoids. So as usual, for connecting this electrical circuit, you have to take this one, this port, drag to the port of switch. As usual, connect each one. Connect by end. Copy this solenoid. Copy and say this switch again. So why do we have to use this switch? Because when we want to raise your rod, you have to have a switch of raising the rod and a switch of just lowering the rod. So I do this, and should be having the ground, its grounding and common grounding and common supply. So what you have to do for allowing this circuit to work is that you have to come over the solenoid, then you name the solenoid, to go to the property. For instance, you say Y, and here another solenoid, okay, name R, because if you make this solenoid R, it means this solenoid is going to control this side. Let this one, we name this as a Y. This one also name it as a Y. So it means that this solenoid R is going to control this side, and solenoid Y is going to control this left side. So now the next step is that you have to save the circuit. You have to save the circuit before simulating it. Let's say circuit 1, then save the circuit. Then we are going to run and see how this is going to be operating. Okay. You see, first we are here in off position and nothing is commanded, and you know this push button is there to control the that solenoid R. When we push on solenoid R, we are going to raise the rod there. Let us see. Okay, you see that by commanding this push button, we are raising the rod, and then let us see how you can just lowering the rod. You go there on its solenoid on this side, which will allow the load to return back. You see now the circuit is working. This is how you can use a hydroelectric circuit and manipulating inside your computer, so you know when you have a soft which is working, and when you go there on the field it will works. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, subscribe and share to your colleagues and friends. Thank you.